Alright folks, Pitching Ace 88 and we are back playing Criminal Case on Facebook. We're doing Elite Mode. We're going to be adding another case to the Hall of Fame. I had you guys vote on which one you guys thought, and the one that you guys had selected, which I actually kind of agree with, which is going to be the Rorschach Reaper. So again, in order to get to these cases, just open one that you've already completed. You can go through and unlock the Elite Mode. So we're going to be going through that and basically wait for the next case in Criminal Case World Edition. Yeah, I remember this case like it was yesterday. Oh, some of the old people. Well, this serial killer affair has really put the whole department down, hasn't it, Ace? I still can't believe the press got wind of it. They made it sound even worse than it already was, too. Well, let's not brood tonight, alright? After all, tonight's the big night, the prom ball, the highlight of the university year. I'm so glad the entire team has been invited, too. I remember when I went to my own prom ball with Charlotte. We had the time of our life. Oh, come on. I'll get changed and then we can go meet the guys at the ball. I don't know for you, Ace, but I'm dying to see what they're all wearing. Yeah, me too. Oh, all the students have stepped their game up, haven't they? Come on, Ace, let's find the others. Ooh, I remember Grace. Hello, Ace. You've arrived just in time. You're going to announce the queen of the ball. Well, my money's on Madison. Her campaign has convinced a lot of students over the past few weeks. Pfft, Madison is nothing on Kathy, but I admit her campaign was genius strike. Yeah, these two guys I definitely don't miss. I definitely miss Kathy. Definitely miss Grace. Hush up, everyone. They're going to announce the winner. And the winner is Madison Springer. Congratulations to the prom queen, Madison, and her prom king, Chad Baker. Who, me? So you love me? You really, really love me. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you so much, everyone. Ace, we've won. Come on, Madison, let's start the prom royals dance. I can't believe it. It's the happiest day of my life. Madison! Madison! Ace, did you see what happened? What was that explosion? Oh, we have to get Madison. Ramirez will help us. Let everybody stay calm. Let Senior Trooper Ace through. Wow. Say what? Alright, now, again, for those of you guys who aren't up to date, I've definitely played through this. It was very much a shocker. It was a very miscongeniality type scenario for that. It was pretty funny. But yeah, that was crazy, man. Back in the day when I recorded Grimsboro, I didn't actually have a face cam. So you guys never got to see my reactions. You only got to hear it. So this is kind of cool. Alright, so there's the victim's body. We have the cap. Oh boy. I remember this, man. Ink blot test. These cases were a little bit more difficult to find things, and I remember that. Guitar. Yeah, and you have to get, they didn't correct the stars too much, so you have to get a lot of stars in this. Well, she's dead. Madison's dead. But why would anyone do this, Ace? They blew up the top of her head in front of all these kids. Her tiara's been blown to smithereens too. Is there any way you can put it back together, Ace? Might help us understand what happened. Wait, what's that paper you picked up, Ace? Holy Cyclops, it's the signature of the Rorschach Reaper. They killed Madison. Do you think they might have left another message on the Rorschach test like they did last time, Ace? Yeah, let's have a closer look at it. Senior Trooper Ace, Chad's run away. What? Oh, for Pete's sake, Ramirez. No one is to leave the premises. Do you hear me? We can't have crucial witnesses running loose. Hey, what happened? What happened? Is this girl dead? Is Madison dead? Hey, Caroline. Ace she's having a nervous breakdown. Let's talk to her first. We'll have to try and find Chad later. Oh, brother. Oh, and the joys of Elite Mode. So you gotta wait 36 hours for this. So I'm gonna grab a whole bunch of stars, guys. See you guys later. Or what? Alright, folks, we're back. Let's examine some stuff. Grab some stars. Takes a lot longer, man. Takes a lot longer. Not to the point where it's like, you know, too crazy, but, you know, probably takes you about twice as much, maybe if not more. Oh, you old cases, you were much more difficult, I remember. There we go, okay. I don't know how you managed to restore Madison's tiara, Ace. Let's get this straight to the lab. Hopefully Alex will be able to make this tiara talk. Hopefully. Hours. The Rorschach Reaper. Rorschach Reaper left us another message. Take Madison's passing as a message from me to you. The game's afoot. What do they mean the game's afoot? How can Madison's death be a message? Unless the Reaper killed Madison with their own hands. Oh, of course, Ace. That must be it. This time our serial killer didn't use anybody else to do the dirty work. Wait, who could be calling us at such a time? Do you think it might be the Reaper? Hello, Officer Jones speaking. What kind of sick game are you playing, Mr. Reaper? What? No, it's me, Kathy. I've got information about the Rorschach Reaper. Can you meet me back at the station, Senior Trooper Ace? Of course, Kathy. Oh, no. Kathy's a suspect. Oh, no. Well, I can't believe it. A poor girl killed in the middle of the university prom ball? Aren't you supposed to protect us? To protect our children? This ball was a mistake. Just a free-for-all buffet for murder. And they took advantage of it. Look, Caroline, we understand you're upset. We're all upset. But there's nothing anyone can have done to prevent this tragedy. Well, there would have been if people ever listened to me. All those horrible murders happened because people would not listen to my warnings. But no, one of the only persons who had the student's safety to heart ended up being locked away by you, Senior Trooper Ace. But we're talking about Brian Bigman. He killed a student. You call that safety? Well, at least he took measures to keep the students indoors, to keep them under control. That's what this university really needs. Yeah, alright, I know Caroline's shaken up, but she's pushing it too far. You'd think she expected the ball to end in a tragedy, just to prove people she was right. We've got more important things to think about. You're right. I don't know how Chad managed to get away, but we need to find him, and soon. Well, good idea. We should start by looking at the football field. It's always been a safe haven for him after all. Touché. Ask Kathy, though. So, Kathy, what did you want to tell us about the Rorschach Reaper? Well, I've had an idea, Senior Trooper Ace. Think about it. The Rorschach Reaper has already struck 3 times, and every time you have found and trialed a killer. Yet we both know that this was the work of a single person. Don't you think that you might learn more by going... Hey, Kathy, what are you doing here? I've forbidden you to take part in criminal investigations. But Grandpa, I can help. You know I can help. I've done it before. Senior Trooper Ace, no. My decision is final, Kathy. Senior Trooper Ace, my granddaughter, shall not be a part of this investigation. Are we clear? Oh, you're always like that. Why don't you trust me? I'm not a little girl anymore. Why can't you see that? You know what I'm worth, gosh darn it. Hey, Kathy, you will not talk to me like that in front of police officers. Now go back to the university, young lady, before I really lose my temper. Whoa. I hate when families fight, don't you, Ace? King sounded absolutely enraged, and Kathy wasn't much better. She sounded so upset that he would not trust her. Do you think that's why she helped so much, Ace? To rebel against her grandfather? Well, who knows what else she might do to catch his attention. Well, anyways, we'll have to go continue without her help this time. Good thing you're with me. Game's afoot, and the plot thickens. Cool. Someone's gotten through a lot more elite mode cases than I have. Let's see. So trampoline, lion, Table tennis racket, couch, no entry sign, skateboard, and purse. Madison's purse. Cool. Oh, hey, what's that you found? Is that Madison's purse? If the pink wasn't clue enough, that's her name engraved on the front. And I don't know how it ended up here, but we better have a look inside, I agree. Oh, and Chad's over there, on the bleachers. Poor kid, he looks so crestfallen. Let's go talk to him, Ace. Yeah, I'll bet he's pretty shook up. Great, someone blow off their head right next to you. Oh, just leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh, goodness, Chad. Is that Madison's blood on your clothes? Look, come with us. We'll take care of you. Well, she just dropped. Just one big boom and she was dead. Why? Why did this happen to her? To us? I loved her. I know she didn't love me back, but I had hoped one day she might change her mind. Oh, and now she's dead. My queen is dead. Oh, why, God? Why? Poor kid. The girl he loved died in his arms. I can't even imagine how that must feel. You're right, Ace. We should send him to the psychiatric team back at the police station. He should not stay near the scene of the crime. For sure. Ooh, that's her cell phone. Nice. 0 seconds. Well, great. Madison's phone was still inside her purse. It might give us a clue about her recent activities. Ah, but it's locked. It won't be enough to stop you, Ace. I know it. Oh, yeah. For those of you guys who've seen me in over 100 cases, at this point I'd only been in 40 cases. So, not the savant that I am now, but still pretty good. Alright, that's gotta be an 8. Yep. It's gotta be a... No? Oh, wow. No? Wow, I was completely wrong with that. That was crazy. Take back the savant. Great job unlocking Madison's phone, Ace. Let's see who she's been in contact with recently. Wait a minute. Her call history is filled with calls from Tess Goodwin. And all during the past 2 weeks. Wow, I didn't expect those two to be friendly. They're as different as night and day. But you're right, Ace. We need to have a little chat with Tess. After you. Ah, Tess Goodwin. It's in a lot of cases. Oh, hello, Senior Trooper Ace. Quite a show tonight, wasn't it? That's what I call going out with a bang. We can show a little respect for the dead, Tess. Senior Trooper Ace has found out that you've been in contact with Madison recently. Care to tell us why? Oh, that. Well, I wanted to write a paper on her, on the damages her double identity inflicted on her psyche. I learned about her little secret, you see, and she wanted me to keep quiet, but it was just so fascinating. An Amish cheerleader? I mean, come on. Well, that's called blackmail, Tess, and that's nothing to gloat about. Some secrets are better left alone. Oh, do you have secrets, Senior Trooper Ace? I'd love to write a paper on you. You know, I bet you're a fascinating subject to study. I am pretty fascinating, not gonna lie. Pretty fascinating. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna wait 24 hours for this to all get wrapped up. I'll see you guys in a little bit. It's been Pitching Ace 88. Au revoir. Alright, folks, Pitching Ace 88, we are back. And if you couldn't tell, I'm gonna try and soothe little mini Ace while we're recording. So let's see what happens. The cause of Madison's death is pretty straightforward. The detonation blew off the top of her head, killing her instantly. What's impressive is that the explosion was perfectly contained. Madison was the only one to get injured, and the bottom of her head doesn't even have a scratch. And yet, the explosion was powerful enough for part of the device to lodge into Madison's brain. Ugh, you mean you found a part of the bomb in her brain? Yes, I retrieved it and I noticed a piece of the metal was embossed with a hallmark, a serial number if you want. And that hallmark is used by the Grimsboro University to keep track of the components used in the electronic study courses. Wait, you're telling us that the bomb was created at the university's materials? Yes, which also means that Madison's killer has to be a member of the university, or else they wouldn't have had access to those components. Alright, let's check out this tiara.
Oh my gosh, that was horrible. I think it could have been Kathy up there. Gives me the shivers. The tiara is your murder weapon. Homemade. It looks complicated at first glance, but it's actually a pretty simple device. Still, whoever booby-trapped Madison's tiara has good knowledge of electronics. Oh, and of course, they must have had access to the tiara to implement those explosive charges. I thought the tiara had been given to Donna Walker's office before the ceremony. How could the killer get to it? Good idea, Ace. The best person to fill us in about that tiara's handlers is Donna Walker herself. Let's go have a little chat with her. What has she got to say for herself? I invited you to this ball to thank you for everything you did for this university, and now you've got another tragedy on your hands, Senior Trooper Ace. Yes, it certainly seems like dark times have befallen this university, Donna, but we must fight against it, and right now we need to know who had access to Madison's tiara. Well, it was kept under lock and key, and in my study, nobody could have accessed it until today. I took it out, and the ball preparations kept me out of my office a bit. Which means that pretty much anyone could have slipped into your office today and set the explosion on the tiaras. Darn it. When they knew who they were targeting too, everyone knew that the Madison was going to win. It wasn't so much an election as a confirmation of her Queen Bee status. That's true. It's true. Oh, Ace, it's horrible. You have to help me. It's Kathy. She's disappeared. Her phone's off. I can't find her online, and I saw her storm off after yelling at the chief. And right afterwards, she just got disconnected from everything. Alex, maybe you're being a little pushy. Girls don't really like clingy guy. Well, this has nothing to do with me. I tried to hack her computer, but there's no trace of her. Do you really think that that's normal? It's like she just vanished. What if the Rorschach Reaper got to her? Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in Chapter 2. This has been Pitching Ace 88. Over and out.